Hello, my name is Nicole Brown. I am a quantum energy healer, womb alchemist, and twin flame guide. So, thank you for being on my channel if you are here. Thank you for joining me and inviting me to be part of your sacred journey. Um, I have been called to complete or create a healing, energetic healing and transmission for core twin flame core wounds. So chances are, if you have found me, you are on a journey of Hyros Gamos, which is divine inner union with Source, with your God self, and also with your hierogamic partner, your twin flame or twin soul, whatever resonates with you, or the sacred counterpart to your soul. So, oh, when twin flames incarnate together, it's for all intentions and purposes of coming together, entering into divine union. An alchemy of the soul is what I'm hearing. So most of the time, this involves very deep metamorphosis and transformation of the soul or of the ego into the soul. Um, oh, and when you're in a true hierogamic union, twin flame contract, um, neither one of you will remain the same through the union or through the union process and the journey of remembrance, the journey of awakening. So you will both go through deep, deep metamorphic transformation. Um, so twin flames um, usually share a core wound or core wounds that they agreed to heal upon incarnating. So when you meet, these core wounds get triggered, and it creates an intense process of shadow work, um, transmutation. It can be very unpleasant. But if you have the right energetic support, the process can become much easier. Um, so I've been called to create an energetic healing and activation support for those that are in the process of hierogamic union, for those that are on the journey of divine inner union. I'm feeling like this energetic transmission and clearing, it will bring in support for core wounds. So as individual souls, we all have core wounds that impact us throughout our life. But then as a twin flame couple or as a hierogamic um, couple, there's also a core wound within the relationship. Um, and so I'm going to bring in energetic support for the core wounds within your relationship with your hierogamic partner. You could be together physically, or you could be physically separate. You could have not talked to your twin soul in many years, or you could be on and off again with your twin soul. Um, Either way, spiritually, you are always connected across all time and space, all planes of existence. So, spiritually, you are always working together to unify and to enter into divine sacred union. So, so spiritually, you are one, and spiritually, you are always connected. However, it's through our human experiences um, that we experience the illusion and what I'm hearing, trauma of separation. Um, so, ah, even if you are um, at your wits' end with your hierogamic journey and your union process, even if you are at a place where um, it's not what you're interested in anymore, um, healing the core wound in the hierogamic partnership will inevitably create flow and impact other areas of your life, and also relationships with others. So, um, as we address our core wound within the relationship with our hierogamic partner, even if we are not physically with our partner, um, it will inevitably create greater harmony within your own life and deeper connection to your own soul and to source, God, the divine, whatever resonates with you. So, oh, so thank you for choosing to be here now and just setting the intention to facilitate um, the healing that is in perfect and right alignment for your highest good, the highest good of all. Ah, and setting the intention um, that you receive only what is in your highest and best good for this now moment and with every replay. All energetic quantum healing happens in the quantum field beyond time and space. And re-listening to energy healings like this will always bring in deeper layers of transformation because our energetic field, our body, our physical body, our biofields are only capable of receiving so much energy at one time and also only capable of clearing so much energy at one time. So it's always recommended to revisit the replay whenever you feel called. So, oh, so I work with energy through sound, through breath, through movement, through light language. It's just how I do what I do. So let's go ahead and begin. But before we get started, I'm going to command this energetic container, this energetic space as God, sovereign, and free, and command it as oh, being in service to the sacred law of love, the sacred law of one and unity consciousness. Only that which is in 100% organic resonance with thy organic core, heart, soul, signature frequency, the sacred law of love, the sacred law of one and unity consciousness may enter this container or field. Oh. Commanding the Christic fail-safe God protection, blueprint, package, and structure throughout our sacred containers, making all that we are and all that I am untraceable, unseeable, and impenetrable. So, so I just want to bring your attention and your awareness to your heart, placing a hand on your heart and allowing yourself to settle into this sacred space. bringing all your attention and your awareness to your breath and the heart, breathing as if you can breathe from the heart. Breathing in a long, slow inhale, pausing before the exhale. So breathing in love. And exhaling love through the whole being. Breathing in peace and exhaling peace. Breathing in joy and exhaling joy. Breathing in unity and exhaling unity. So, bringing all of your thoughts and your awareness into this now moment, bringing in all parts and aspects of you into this now moment from all time, all space, all dimensions, and all realities. And as you continue these long, slow, rhythmic inhales and exhales, bring your attention and your awareness to this beautiful crystal lotus within your heart. See, sense, feel, and imagine this beautiful light within the center of this crystal lotus. I see a rose, like a crystal lotus bud, or perhaps even a crystal rose heart. But I see this beautiful bud within your heart illuminating brighter and brighter with every breath, every inhale, and every exhale. So, breathing in this sacred healing essence of your heart. Breathing in now and exhale. And with every inhale and exhale, I'm seeing your heart begin to soften. Breathing in now and release. Exhaling this sacred essence of your heart through your whole being. Breathing in now and release. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine this beautiful crystal lotus, crystal rose, whatever resonates with you. I see these petals have softened and opened and relaxed. Oh. And now, from the center of this crystal rose lotus within your heart, see, sense, feel, and imagine roots beginning to expand all the way down through your core, all the way down through the legs, down through the center of your legs, going all the way down through all the layers of the earth. And into the core of our ascended Mother Earth. See, sense, feel, and imagine the roots of your heart or your beloved heartstrings connecting in to the core of our ascended Mother Earth. Allow yourself to feel, sense, and imagine your sacred heart connection to the heart of our ascended Mother Earth. Thanking Mother Earth for receiving us in this healing. Thanking Mother Earth for her support, her abundance, her provision, and her love. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine your heartstrings or the roots of your heart filling up with this beautiful, warm, golden energy from the core of Mother Earth. I see this as a beautiful white gold or platinum, rose gold, whatever resonates with you, copper perhaps, sensing this beautiful energy flooding up through your heartstrings, through the roots of your heart, coming all the way up through the bottoms of your feet, up through the legs, flooding through the pelvis, up through the core, through the solar plexus, going all the way up into the heart. Oh. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine that beautiful light within the center of your heart beginning to expand all the way up through the throat, clearing any stagnant, dense energies or emotions that are stuck within the throat. Um, Anywhere you've been uh, suppressed from speaking your truth. So allowing that to clear. All right. Bringing this beautiful heart energy from your heart and the heart of Mother Earth all the way up through the pineal gland, all the way out through the center of your crown, going all the way up through your soul star located directly above your crown, all the way up through, all the way up through the Golden Gateway and all the way up through the Stellar Gateway, located about 3 to 6 feet above the head, going all the way up through all layers of the atmosphere, through the universe, the multiverse, all the way into the heart of creation, the heart of source, connecting into the great central sun and the seven higher heavens. Oh, connecting into your soul's sacred origin, connecting into the heart of creation, to infinite wisdom, to the quantum field, to that sacred space where all is possible. See, I see this as a beautiful pearlescence, iridescence energy. But whatever you are sensing, feeling, and imagining is perfect and right for you. I feel this like a beautiful sun, like a soul, um, a sphere of energy, vibrant, nourishing, restorative. And now see, sense, feel, and imagine this energy coming all the way back down through your core of connection, through the sacred heart light core of connection, coming all the way back down. Oh, all the way through the crown, all the way through the pineal gland, through the throat, into the heart, through the core, through the pelvis, through the root, through the earth star chakra, all the way down into the beautiful golden diamond core of our ascended Mother Earth. And see this beautiful blending and merging that's happening here with your heart, the heart of creation and the heart of our beloved Mother Earth, our ascended Mother Earth. Oh, and now bringing this beautiful energy all the way back up through the bottoms of the feet, all the way up through the legs, the pelvis, the solar plex, all the way up through the heart. Oh, activating the trifold flames of the founders, the organic blue ray, gold ray, violet ray, emerald ray, diamond ray, platinum ray. And we're going to take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to expand this beautiful heart light out and all around you, 360 degrees. So breathing in now. Oh. And expanding out and all around you, 360 degrees, allowing the energy of your heart to flood through your entire biofield, through your entire toroidal field, through all energy bodies, through all parts and aspects of your being, 360 degrees. Allow yourself to see, sense, feel, and imagine how safe and supported you are in this sacred space of your heart, your pure heart source connection. Oh, and now inviting in your divine aspect, the aspect of your soul that has been guiding you across all time and space, the aspect of your being that is always connected to God, Source, the divine, the aspect of your being that is infinite and wise and loving. Oh, allow yourself to sense and feel this connection, however it is showing up for you is perfect and right. For some, I see a beautiful light, like a sphere of light, and you're being invited to step into it and embody the consciousness of your purest aspect of your being, infinitely loving, wise, abundant, and powerful. For some of you, I see um, a very angelic, celestial energy, your divine aspect expressing very celestial and angelic. That sacred reminder that we are angelic humanity. For others, I see your divine aspect as very wise, like a sage. Oh, I even see dragon energy expressing. So I see your divine aspect revealing its dragon nature to you, reminding you of your roots, reminding you of your connection, of your aspect to, reminding you of your aspect of connection to our beloved dragon consciousness and these ancient beings, the creators of the universal time matrix. So just inviting you to feel safe in this connection with your infinite, unconditional, loving, divine aspect of Source. This is who you truly are. It's through our human experience and through our earth school reality that many of us have forgotten our true divine nature. Oh, we are always connected to Source, to God, to the divine. We are one with the divine, and we are one with all. Oh, restoring that sacred oneness of connection, bringing in that restoration of oneness between you and your sacred divine aspect, your God consciousness. And now calling in the divine aspect of your hierogamic partner, your sacred counterpart, or your twin flame, your twin soul. Releasing any resistance to connecting with the infinitely loving divine aspect of your twin soul. I'm feeling like some of you have experienced a lot of trauma in your connection. And so there's a resistance to softening into love. Um, Also bringing into awareness that as hierogamic partners, your um, your divine aspects or higher selves, God selves, whatever resonates with you, have an agreement, a contract that you agreed upon prior to incarnating, that you would be guiding and that your divine aspect and their divine aspect would be guiding and supporting you on all aspects of your journey and all aspects of your hierogamic union. So your divine aspect has been supporting and guiding your twin flame, and your twin flame's God self or divine aspect has been guiding and supporting you on your journey. Oh, this is an agreement that was made, I'm hearing, at the dawn of existence. So some of you have been on your hierogamic journey across multiple timelines. So I'm seeing a long, 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 long list, like a not li like a lot of timelines. You've had a lot of shared timelines with each other, and in these timelines you've agreed to have certain experiences because you knew that the truth of your unconditional love for each other would heal this trauma, would um, bring you back into unity, would bring you back into oneness. Um, so this is a journey of evolution of the soul. So, so it seems that um, there's a lot of timeline trauma that has been stirred up within the collective fields of twin flames, of hierogamic partners. Um, and so just bringing in a clearing for the collective shadow imprint of twin flames, of um, false karmic twin flames. So bringing in a clearing and purification of all false karmic collective shadow time imprints and timelines connected to the consciousness of twin flames, the collective field of twin flames, and false twin flames. Ah, so, so I'm seeing that your sacred counterpart is inviting you to lay down your armor, is what I'm hearing, and inviting you to feel and receive the divine unconditional love that they have for you, truly, authentically, and eternally. So you're being invited to lay down your armor and to allow yourself to perceive yourself in truth and clarity through the lens of divine unconditional love, of the love that they truly have for you. So, clearing any negative scripts, negative thought forms about self, um, clearing any false lenses. And I'm seeing a beautiful activation of divine unconditional love coming in for you, restoring the templates of divine unconditional love, um, so that you can begin to experience yourself through the eyes of divine unconditional love. And I'm also seeing that your hierogamic partner has a gift to give you. This is an energetic gift of support that you need, or that is in your highest and best interest. It may also be an activation, an energetic frequency support and activation. But this is a sacred gift that is unique for you and your experience in your divine union. You can say yes to receive, knowing and setting the intention that it be for your highest and best good and in organic resonance. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of different items here. Like I'm seeing you receive crystals or jewels. I'm seeing a crown, a jewel being placed in the crown. I'm seeing jewels being placed in the heart, the breastplate. I'm seeing a treasure box, sacred staff. I'm seeing an ankh. Um, I'm seeing a chalice. Uh, I'm seeing scrolls. So a reminder that the twin flame journey is a journey of growth and transformation and a journey of ascending into your highest expression of source. So, and since you are one, whatever clearing that you do for your own self inevitably impacts your sacred partner. Whatever healing you do for your own self inevitably impacts your sacred partner because twin souls share the same wounds, same core wounds. So bringing in, okay, so now I'm seeing your hierogamic council and teams supporting you, coming in and joining you. So every hierogamic couple has a support team, is what I'm hearing. You have a team of guides, councils that are supporting and assisting you on your journey, guiding you. Oh, they're working to bring you together, um, in all ways, spiritually as well as physically. So they're guiding your journey. They've been guiding you on your journey, back to unity. So I'm seeing the councils, sharing, different aspects of your soul's journey with you. So so I'm seeing like some counterparts are on like like what seems to be like a parallel timeline reality, um, where you've both been going through very similar timeline experiences, um, through parallel realities. Okay, this is interesting. Um, so these parallel realities are bleeding into this experience, into the heaven and earth timeline, which is the timeline that we are in now. Um, so, so these parallel realities, are creating static within the connection and the union process. I'm seeing other, um, twin souls are I'm seeing other twin souls or hierogamic unions are, I'm seeing like two intersecting lines. So, like one going east to west and the other north to south. And I'm seeing those lines beginning to intersect. So, you're coming close to, meeting your twin soul or coming close to, um, unifying with your twin soul. So I'm seeing an explosion of light with the intersecting of these lines, of these timelines. Um, so you agreed to to meet each other in a certain time and space, um, a certain place, and I'm seeing like sparks flying. So, um, and this is coming in really fast. And then um some I'm seeing some hierogamic partners have a contract where one soul is incarnate and the other is um on the other uh is interdimensional or on the other side. This soul is not um, incarnate, but I have this sense of you have an awareness of your twin soul, and you're just beginning to open to the connection. And so this is coming as a affirmation for you. Um, And there's a reason for the connection to be designed in this way. So you have a quite a phenomenal soul agreement, and you're working together interdimensionally to bridge to anchor in and bridge your soul gifts. It's a pretty this is an indigo contract, and there's a pretty large soul contract connected to this. Like, you didn't come here to play small, is what I'm hearing. Like, you have a very significant um, soul contract that you're bridging in, and you're working together as a team through this process, and you're very aware um, of this sacred connection that you have with your twin soul interdimensionally. Okay, so the hierogamic councils, the teams, are wanting to bring in assistance to clear up some of these timelines that are open within your field that have been triggered within your field. So these are timelines that are bleeding through. So the parallel timeline, I'm seeing like um, aspect like shadow selves bleeding through into this now moment. Um, and I'm seeing, so for the parallel realities, it's interesting. I'm seeing that you've both been on parallel journeys where you've had similar experiences. And I'm seeing your timelines beginning to intersect and weave together. So I'm seeing this beautiful weaving happening. Um, but those other parallel timelines, those shadow selves are asking for integration. So, and then I'm seeing also, I'm hearing that a lot of twin flames agreed to heal polarity within each other and through your lived shared experiences. So, some of you are working on neutralizing polarity. It's part of the polarity that you agreed to neutralize and balance out. So, polar experiences can be like one coming from a very wealthy family and the other coming from a poor family. So that's an example of a polar experience, um, or um, significant cultural differences that need to be bridged. Um, Also significant age differences. Um, that's another example of like polarity. And so you intentionally designed your journeys to be this way for the lessons that your souls wanted to grow and learn from. And then I'm seeing you being able to bridge the gap. So, as twin souls, you are uniquely the same, but you are also uniquely opposite. And so, it's like opposites attract, the negative and the positive attract. But when you have two positives or two negatives, they repel each other. So, so um, you may share a lot of similarities, but then you may also share a lot of differences. And these differences and similarities work together to create cohesion and balance within harmony within your sacred connection. Oh, okay. So I'm seeing your teams creating like there's like a soul pod here for you. And you're being invited to step into this soul pod. It's like a bubble. It's a sacred healing bubble is what I'm saying. It's a sacred technology is what it is. So you're being invited to step into your healing pod with your twin soul and knowing you are safe and I'm hearing to bring in healing for the twin flame core wounds. So bringing in clearing for twin flame hierogamic partner core wounds. So these core wounds for some are core wounds of betrayal, core wounds of abandonment, core wounds of loss, core wounds of rejection. Oh. So these core wounds have been, this core wound trauma has been activated in other timelines. And so I'm seeing those timelines being identified and they're being flooded with light and purified. So in this sacred bubble that you're in, your healing sphere, I'm seeing your grid activate within the healing sphere and the grid of your timelines, the grid of your connection across all time and space. And so I'm seeing um, different timelines that are okay, so clearing all sludge, all slime, all mucus, all dead light, miasma. Okay. So I'm seeing like some timelines um are dark, have not been activated. Um, so clearing those timelines. And I'm seeing pure light flooding through these timelines. And it's the energy of your hearts, your one shared heart. And activating a soul purification, soul rehabilitation, and soul integration. Activate shadow integration, deactivating the shadow pain body. Oh, okay. So I'm also hearing to share that um, okay. So I'm seeing like a type of etheric surgery occurring through the hierogamic templates and hierogamic grids, um, where the grids have been um, I, separated isn't the right, disconnected. Okay, they haven't been in cohesion. So there's like a clicking or locking together, like a locking into place, where they haven't been able to click into place. So there's been some interference that has prevented the grid from fully actualizing and locking into place. Oh. And so I'm seeing I'm hearing that there was, okay, so, okay, so this is a wound that impacts all hierogamic partners. It's a wound of betrayal. And I'm seeing that there's a council of hierogamic partners, and this council was created, this council was a council of hierogamic couples, so aeonic pairings. And there was a divide that happened, like an infiltration that happened through the council that created division and betrayal amongst the Aeonic pairs, amongst the councils. And so this is part of the shadow imprint of the hierogamic um, or twin flame collective, which creates deep polarity within the collective of twin flames, but it's a shadow imprint that negatively impacts um, and was designed to create, um, to perpetuate separation, the wounds of separation and the wounds of betrayal and mistrust. So through this division and this division and infiltration that happened in the council of the hierogamic aeonic pairs, um, some councils, some pairs were banished and were labeled as the betrayers or carry the karmic weight of betraying um, self, betraying each other, and betraying the council. So this betrayal came with great loss, loss of community, like loss of sacred connection to your count, to the councils, to each other. So there's a big shame body there, like where you hold the shame of being the betrayer, and then a pain body where this created disharmony amongst the actual pairs. So like a blaming one for being the betrayer, and this had to do with deceit and speaking. This negatively impacted. Um, the throat chakra. So, so I'm seeing from this betrayal, this negatively impacted the throat chakra and an ability, it suppressed the ability to speak your your sacred truth. And it's like whistleblower trauma. So then this also created a shadow imprint from those who were betrayed. So a feeling of not being able to trust the other. Oh. So bringing in healing for this betrayal wound and this collective shadow imprint. Ayashi amuya shakaya raya shikaya sayamasika ayashi maya siya kataya lashiaka avushikaya sayala shaka. Araya shaka ya shaka amu muya shaka oraya vimaya siya kalaya siya ka. So clearing the shame body, the pain body, and there's healing coming through for the heart, for the heartbreak, the mistrust that happens through betrayal, and returning all to rightful owner. So returning all flash line sequences, all fire letters, all fire codes, returning all sound waves, all returning all to rightful owner. And there's a fear around speaking the truth. So clearing any fear around speaking the truth. Deactivating fear programming, deactivating reptilian mind, and harmonizing the nervous system, resetting the parasympathetic system. Okay, and so I'm seeing multiple timelines of abandonment and loss coming up. So with this betrayal that originally happened, um, I'm seeing like some timelines, like I'm seeing false timelines connected to this betrayal that have just been like um they're karmic timelines. So it's like you've been looping in this betrayal, in this timeline of betrayal where you've been the betrayer or where you've been betrayed. And that betrayal has created significant loss of reputation, loss of community, loss of personal possessions, loss of, I'm hearing love, like loss of connection with your loved ones. So, um, so these timelines, these negative timelines, that are connected to this, have been looping. So those timelines are being deactivated. Um, and then I'm seeing timelines of abandonment, but also timelines of loss where you have been in relation with each other, and then one of you has died tragically, or one of you has died like unexpectedly, and there was not an ability to like it came so suddenly, and it came as a tremendous loss, and there was no resolving that. Like, so I'm hearing like dying of a broken heart. Oh, so part of the aspect of your soul is the consciousness is energetically still connected to different timeline tragedies of loss, of losing the other self, of losing your hierogamic partner, um, through tragedy, through just all different ways that you could lose your partner through disease, like through illness, through tragedy, through like I'm seeing timeline traumas of like invasion and one of the partners being died through like invasion timeline traumas. Um, and this loss, I'm seeing how it's like put out the heart light, the flame of the heart. So it's like shattered the God seed. So allowing this to clear, so returning all to rightful owner and bringing, okay, collapsing, identifying, clearing, and collapsing all timelines connected to this tragic loss that are impacting the shadow body, pain body, and again, creating fear. So this fear of loss deflects the partner because It's a fear of experiencing that pain and that loss again. So clearing this from the heart templating, bringing in a compassion, heart healing, and returning all aspects of the heart and heart fragments back to rightful owner. Ah. And healing any shattering of the heart seed, restoring the diamond heart, restoration, diamond heart activation, and diamond heart seed activation. Activate and fortify the double diamond sun body and diamond sun architecture. Oh, yeah. And so I'm hearing, okay, so timelines of abandonment where, um, okay, so when we experience abandonment, it creates a feeling of not being safe to connect deeply because of that fear um, of being abandoned, that pain of loss that occurs with abandonment. So, so abandonment trauma can what is this? Abandonment trauma can not express. Um, it can look a few different ways, like, and it can impact you a few different ways. So it can be like it can create codependency issues, like where you're in a relationship that you don't belong in, like a very codependent relationship because of the fear of being alone. And so you might have your boundaries crossed, or you know that you don't belong in this relationship, but there's literally like a fear of abandonment, a fear of being alone. And and I'm hearing like a fear of dying alone. Um, so um, so through this abandonment, you may remain stagnant in a very codependent relationship. Um, and then the this can also express itself through um, perpetual uh, loneliness, like being perpetually alone because there's an aspect of you that is afraid of letting somebody in because you don't want to experience that pain of abandonment again. You don't want to let them get too close because then you'll go through that pain of abandonment again. And so there's this fear of being abandoned again. So it's like always keeping people at a safe distance, not allowing them to be too close, and then remaining in codependent relationships that um, are karmic in nature, but are out of resonance and out of alignment for you. Oh. So bringing in healing for these relationship dynamics, bringing in healing for codependency, and activating the true relationship, authentic relationship templating of interdependence, um, where each partner is standing in divine recognition of their worth, and love becomes safe, and love becomes a measure of giving and receiving, not giving and taking, as in often seen in codependent relationships, um, because of this fear of being alone. So healing these relationship dynamics and restoring sovereignty to you and to any third party or any other person that you might be in a relationship with that is not aligned with your highest and best good. So anywhere you're trauma bonding with somebody else, so bringing in healing for trauma bonding, for narcissist empath, for Okay. And so I'm also seeing the hierogamic councils clearing outdated third-party soul contracts. So outdated soul contracts that you have with somebody else that is not in alignment with your highest and best good. I am seeing that um, not all soul contracts with someone other than your twin flame are karmic in nature. Some of them are for growth and enter our lives for growth while you're on your hierogamic journey. So, so there's a clearing for all outdated soul contracts. Oh. And you can say yes to receive this clearing of outdated soul contracts. Um, when we have open soul contracts that are karmic, that are not agreed upon, um, that can create delays and create that clearly creates a challenge in unifying the hierogamic partners. But I'm seeing your divine aspect is agreeing to clear and dissolve all soul contracts with other souls that are not in alignment with the highest and best good, that are not in alignment with um, your timeline of divine union. Okay. And so clearing any um, okay, so deactivating any seed points of unworthiness and deactivating shame and guilt. So, there may be guilt in leaving a contract, like leaving a relationship that's not in alignment with the highest and best good. So there may be guilt in that. So restoring a sense of worthiness, activating um, the templates for divine worth, divine worthiness, that you are worthy of being with your twin soul. You are worthy of being loved unconditionally. You are worthy of choosing your heart's desires. Okay. And okay, so I'm seeing the grids now. My attention is being brought back to the grids and um anywhere. Okay. So the grids are they seem to have a flow restored to them. So the templates of divine inner union have been restored and restoring um, harmony between the sacred masculine and sacred feminine energies. Okay. And as twin souls, part of our journey is the journey of self-discovery, of discovering our divine power, our sovereign divine power, our power as co-creators here to anchor in heaven on earth within, so throughout. So, um, bringing in a divine recognition activation for you. So, where you can begin to recognize yourself as divine co-creator here and now, who chose to be here now to co-create with the universe and to co-create with your twin soul in divine love and harmony, and to be in service to anchoring in the heaven on earth timeline, bridging heaven and earth here and now within, so throughout. Ah. So some of you have felt stuck on your journeys. Some of you have felt powerless. Some of you have been disconnected from your ability to um, create your reality from your highest and best good. Some of you um, have experienced a lot of struggle, a lot of challenge, a lot of hardship. And so I'm sensing like a weariness of the soul. So anywhere there's been a dimming of the light of the soul, anywhere, um, bringing in healing for weariness of the soul, bring in nourishment and divine unconditional love and energetic support and frequency support for vitality, for clarity. Ah. So, twin souls, the hallmark of a twin soul connection is telepathy. So, twin souls always share a telepathic connection, and you have an ability to connect telepathically with your twin soul through the open heart. I'm seeing and through the telepathic channels, the clairaudient channels. So I'm seeing like a clearing coming through for the telepathic connection, for the telepathic channels where it's been shut down, or where ah, where there's a fear of activating the telepathic channels, or a misbelief, or where you've in the past in other timelines experienced trauma from activating and using your telepathy. So, oh, so clearing shadow imprinting, um, and clearing outdated oaths, vows, agreements, and promises, contracts that you made to shut down your telepathy, to deactivate your telepathy, to never use your telepathy again, to um, to allow the telepathy to remain dormant. Um, so giving you an opportunity to clear these oath, vows, contracts, agreements, promises, trauma connected to telepathy and the use of telepathy. Um, and allowing setting the intention that the telepathy will activate in a way that is safe and comfortable, in a way that the soul is ready for. Oh, wow. So telepathy is the ability to sense others, your counterparts' emotions. This is different than empathy. Telepathy is experienced through the heart, um, where you literally experience and feel your twins' emotions as if they were your own. So, so you may be, for example, happy, and then all of a sudden you feel a rush of anger or grief or sadness or even joy. But there's no explanation for it. This could be you feeling, or this is you experiencing soul's, your twin soul's emotions. Telepathy is also experienced as song lyrics, like where you receive random song lyrics. This is also received through your clairaudient channels from your guides and your teams. Um, Ah, and telepathy is like random thoughts coming through your mind that you know are not your thoughts, or random thoughts that pop into your mind. This can be your twin soul sending you messages. And telepathy can also be experienced as literally hearing and communicating to your twin soul through voice, but telepathically through the mind. So where you can literally conversate through the mind. Um, as you journey on your twin flame relationship, your hearts come into union with each other, and it's the twinning of the heart flame, and that's where the word twin flame came from, because of the twinning of the heart flame. So this happens through different stages on the hierogamic journey, and so you also begin to um, feel your connection more deeply within the heart, and you may experience sudden sensations occurring within the heart, like butterflies or palpitations, perhaps. Of course, always go to the doctor if you feel like you need to be seen by a doctor because you've got stuff going on in your heart. But as an example, when my journey began, my heart was activating, and I didn't know why I was having these experiences in my heart, that I was having like palpitations and all this different stuff that was going on. And so I spent a lot of time at the heart doctor and they could never find anything wrong with me. And then as I progressed on my journey, I realized it was the twinning of our sacred heart connection. So um, so that just wanted to be brought into your awareness. So ah, okay. Um, so I'm seeing you exit your sacred healing bubble, and I'm seeing your councils and teams like supporting you, like you're being celebrated and honored deeply for being on this journey. The twin flame journey is not a journey that's for the faint of heart. The twin flame journey is really a journey to thyself, a journey back to union with source and union with all, union with each other. Um, it's a complete metamorphosis. So just holding that higher perspective that this journey that you're on is beckoning you to mastery. So, um, I'm also seeing the hierogamic councils. So you're being connected to your soul pod. So if you have felt alone on your journey, um, um, I'm seeing this beautiful connection coming in with your soul pod, like where more of your soul family is going to enter into your life. Um, and you're being reconnected back to the aeonic pair that your union is like the so this is interesting. So it's like the parents, the matriarch and the patriarch, for lack of a better word, but that, although that's not right either. Um, your origins. You're being connected back to your origin soul pod, to the aeonic pair of your origins. That's what it is, the aeonic pairing of your origins. So, connecting, returning your sacred soul family, your soul pod, and I'm seeing, okay, so I'm hearing to activate the sacred dragon egg technology and crystal lotus technology, which will support you in your integration. Please drink lots of water and spend lots of time outside grounding. Bring in the plasma support, the energetic support, the frequency support, um, for you to integrate and to process and okay. And bringing all of your energy back into this now moment, bringing all of your energy back into this now moment, returning to the here and now, to the present moment. Oh, and grounding your energy. So I'm seeing you like a root, like a tree. So a big tree, like a sequoia tree, rooted, steady, stable, strong, and bringing in the wisdom of the ancient sequoias, who are our gentle giants on this planet and who have been on this planet for thousands of years, and um, they have remained stable upon the earth and have expanded their reach far into the heavens, and have been able to withstand the test of time. It's through their interconnection with each other that they have been able to remain solidly stable and expanded upon the earth. It's through the interconnection of their root systems with each other, because actually the sequoia tree has very shallow root systems. So, um, I'm initiating and activating an end session completion, anchoring this in all that you've received through all parts and aspects of your being across all time, all space, all dimensions, and realities. Thank you for being here now, and thank you for joining me.